about nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, let's turn this down a little bit. Let's cleanse the energy of the space to see if some people will be joining the live. And if not, that is cool. So anybody who may see this, is my lighter working? So anybody who may see this live, just take a breath. We're going to chat a little bit. Just want to help you ground your energy. Take a deep breath. You made it to Friday. You made it through the week. What's good? Okay, how are you feeling? I pray that you all are feeling well, and I pray the message is delivered in this live stream for those who may watch it later on or may come in as I'm chatting. I pray that you get what you need from the live. You know, Spirit has been calling me to do some things, and I'm not gonna be able to do that at once. Turn that down. Spirit has been calling me to do some things and to go live and to share with the people. And I'm just so excited to be here, to be in this place, to be returning back to the YouTubes, okay? For those of you who don't know, my name is Rakia Chantel. I go by Intuitive Keys, okay? And I am your life doula, your spiritual midwife. I help support and guide those who are going through a spiritual awakening, those who are spiritually and physically giving birth to a new self, to a baby, to a project. Okay, I'm spiritually inclined and intuitive, and pulling these cards is what I do. You feel me? Pulling these cards is what I do. I does this, okay? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the chat. As soon as I figure out how to work it, okay? If anybody got any tips, anything like that, let you holler at your girl. Like, let me know. Ooh, I like that. Let me know how this works. Nothing, 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 nothing. Let's see how we can manage the chat. And if nobody comes in here, I'm cool with that. You feel me? I'm cool with that. We're going to get into it. Let's see. I've never been live on YouTube before. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How's it going? Welcome to Virgo season. Hoping that you are feeling well. We're going to get some messages out here. Let's see what Spirit has, okay? Because it is Virgo season. And we are in the post shadow of Mercury retrograde. So, hello. No, this is not a scam. This is me. Hi, 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 hi. Can I wash my hair? You're asking a lot of things. You're asking a lot of things. Hold on. Okay, hold on. But how y'all feeling? This is an energy reading. I am an energy healer. Okay, if you follow me on the Instagrams, my name is Intuitive Keys, and we are going to discuss Virgo season. Okay, it is Virgo season, and Virgo season, we are in an earth element. Virgo rules being dedicated, being devoted, but it also rules the sixth house in the astrology wheel. Okay, all the houses in the astrology wheel, they mean something. What your life are going through, what you're going through in your life phases, what you can expect, how to work with the energy, and that's what we're going to talk about in this live today. Okay, so Virgo season actually rules the sixth house in astrology, which is the house of self-improvement, personal development, employment, work routines, health, wellness, being of service to others. Okay, and the message that I got from Spirit for really is like, you think you don't know what you need to do, but it's like after this, life gets that much more sweeter. Okay, it feels like somebody has been craving sweets, or just in this energy to sweeten up their life, to step more into this feminine energy. Okay, keep in mind, Virgo is an earth element, okay? And the earth is very feminine, so it's giving fertility, it's giving things being birthed, but it's also about grounding your energy, okay? Nurturing yourself before you nurture others. Virgos are the signs of, they want to be of service to others. And really, Virgo season has been given. Take care of yourself, okay? Hold on. Let's properly cleanse. Let's properly cleanse. Don't come on here with the nonsense. Okay, don't come on here with the nonsense. But let's properly cleanse our energy. I do have some indigo water that is here, okay, which will be available on the Instagrams. I've used a lot of this because it's not even coming out right now. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to ground our energy. Listen, if the messages ain't for you, they ain't for you. If this ain't your thing, then that ain't your thing, and that's cool. I'm not here to force anybody to believe what I believe. Okay, the messages either resonate or they won't. And if they don't, that's cool as well. Because maybe this message is not for you. You feel me? But we're going to set an intention that those that this live needs to reach are able to receive the message. Uh-oh, my handy dandy lighter is not working. Ah, there we go. That you will receive this message. All the trolls, you're going to be blocked when I figure out how to work this joint. And it's all good, okay? We're going to get ready. We're going to pull some cards and just chat a little bit about this Virgo season and being in this earth element, okay? Because it's really giving the answer right now for anybody is self-care. You have to take care of yourself. You won't be able to take care of yourself. You won't be no good to nobody else if you don't start taking care of yourself. And that may look different to a lot of people. Like, it's going to look different to a lot of people what self-care looks like, whether it's taking care of your outer beauty or your aesthetic, or whether it's taking care of you internally, working on some things, healing your heart, forgiveness, you know, letting some things go, being able to shift through life's shifts, because it does feel like Virgo season is that pivot in the year where spirit is calling for a lot of people to get with the shift, and you have to shift with the shift. You know what is, you can tend to feel overwhelmed by just having too much on your plate. The message in it is to lighten your load, okay? Really to lighten your load, because it feels like a lot of people because Mercury retrograde just ended, but we are still in the post shadow phase. So if your technology hasn't been working, if things have been going a little bit crazy, okay, it's to be expected right now. Every time I got something on my plate, I scrape it off, as you should. Don't take on more than you can handle during this season. But because it is an earth element, it is giving very much divine feminine, you know. And the earth, with all of its fertility, is also connected to your root chakra, and that is your ability to feel safe. That is your ability to feel secure. That is your ability to create some type of stability for your life, okay? And the earth element is also representative of a lot of growth, a lot of development. Some people could be going through growing pains right now. Or if you've been following me on Instagram, I've been talking about this a lot, because it feels like a lot of people are having these spiritual awakenings that are occurring. And you're realizing, like, sometimes it's not about other people. Sometimes it's about you, and where you tend to block your own blessings. But the beauty of it is that Virgo season is here for you to get it together, okay? For you to get it together. It is the realm, this earth element is the realm of abundance and prosperity and wealth. So the things that you start in this Virgo season have the potential to bloom, okay? And you are being tasked to take your time. The divine feminine and even feminine energy, because we all have this masculine and feminine energy within us, okay? And we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So sometimes you have to allow yourself to be human. You have to allow yourself to take your time while you are evolving, okay? Because nothing great in this world was built overnight, okay? And if you are trying to be successful, no matter what that looks like to you, understand that you have to enjoy the process, because that is where you will be refined, okay? You are getting back into your routines. We're getting our health together. That way our internal system can operate. Our nervous systems can be at a place where they are balanced. And we're going to do this with ease. It feels like spirit is calling for a lot of people to take your time. There's no need. I'm hearing to, like, rush up the corporate ladder. There's no need to rush your process. Or like, I can't wait till I get to this place. When everything that you're going to experience on the road, traveling to this place, is what helps prepare you to be in that state. And then to be in this new phase, you have to get in that state of mind. This new phase of life is going to require you to have some different habits. It's going to require you to move differently, to work differently, to speak differently, and to show up. To really show up for not only yourself but others. Okay, so this energy of like cooperation and each one teach one. Life is a school, and it does feel like I've been hearing the song "School in Life" by Beyonce, who just happens to be a Virgo. Okay, we gotta use school in life, and sometimes you gotta shift your focus. Okay, this Virgo season is saying get organized, organize your thoughts. Somebody needs to take a deep breath. Come on, you have to take some deep breaths. Virgo season and this grounding energy is reminding you to remember the breath. And as long as you have breath in your body, that you have options. So for some people who may be feeling like I'm stuck or I'm not moving, it's just giving you an opportunity to refine your process. It's giving you an opportunity to look over some of your goals. It's giving you an opportunity to get clear and also to do the things that you said that you was going to do. Point blank in the period, okay? Do the things that you said that you were going to do. I'm seeing somebody reevaluating their priorities, or like, I don't need to do that. That's not my responsibility. That could be somebody in regards to work. Your career or the field that you're in may be changing. And the message is that it's okay. Let it happen. Because I'm seeing somebody saying like, that's not my job, or I don't do that. Or you may have bosses or certain authority figures who are trying to place more on your shoulders than you can actually handle right now. And you got to tell them, hey, back up. It's giving boundaries, okay? Know what your boundaries are and be assertive enough and confident within yourself to enforce them. Every zodiac season comes with its own challenges, its own rewards, its own gifts, and also its own challenges. But once you really start to learn how to balance the energy of the season, okay, you have a better opportunity to work with the energy essentially of the universe. That way it can help you. Okay, you have to, it's like saying meet your blessings halfway. Each season is going to affect you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and they're all tied together. A lot of people fail to realize that your physical health is directly connected to your mental health, which is directly connected to your emotional health, which is directly connected to your spiritual well-being, okay? And spiritual hygiene has been coming up for people to take care of themselves, okay? We have a couple of transits that have been happening. Venus just entered into Cancer. Is it Venus in Cancer? I know Mars is definitely in Cancer right now. Mars does not like to be in Cancer, okay? We are entering eclipse season, and it does feel like a lot of people are approaching like certain milestones in their life or certain turning points, whether that's in love, whether that's in a relationship that you have with yourself, the relationship that you have with your family, friends, peers, co-workers, or just the environment that you're in. For somebody, you're going to see why the environment that you're in right now is not conducive to you learning or to you growing, or this is why you may be feeling stifled, because you need to remove yourself. And if you've been actively putting in the work, or actively manifesting, like, hey, somebody wants a new car, or I'm seeing something about like being in travel, or you are getting ready to be put in a space where there's a big leap or a big change that is getting ready to come for you. And Spirit is just encouraging you to go with the flow, baby. I'm hearing like you'll figure it out. And let's see what much of this Spirit has to have. Okay. Let's see what much of this Spirit has to have for you right now. First of all, how do we do this? Oh, bam. Let's see what Spirit has to have for you right now. Spirit, what messages are for the collective and those who may be watching this live? The brother in darkness. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move, which I was just talking about that transit, deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. Okay, this is what the card looks like. And for somebody who's going to be watching this message, it feels like you feel like you've been under attack, whether it's spiritual attack or just like, damn, this keep happening. And it's like, why these things keep happening to me? It feels like you've been trying to force things or force connections. It feels like you've been trying to force a connection that's not working. And it feels like the more that you try to force it, the more that you keep leaning into this energy that feels like you're hitting a brick wall, like there's no breakthrough, or you wondering why it's not working. That's because spirit is trying to separate you. So even when it comes to your job or certain relationships, or maybe you were going after something and you realize like, hey, this is not for me at this moment. Doesn't mean it's not for you at all. It just means right now is not the time. It means that you need to focus on things that maybe are a priority. Yeah, if you feel like you're hitting a brick wall right now, it's because spirit is asking you to take a step back and to really reevaluate and reassess where you're going, and if the current path, if you're still in alignment with your destiny or what's right for you. Sometimes things will be delayed when you've been procrastinating on things, or you taking your time building on your ideas, or you're taking your time making a choice that is the correct choice for you. Excuse me. Somebody needs to speak up. My throat chakra is doing something. So it's definitely calling for you to speak up or to be more assertive about what your needs are right now. And spirit is telling you more. You've been stuck in your head a lot. So the brain fog, the fogginess, or I'm overwhelmed, or I know what to do. It's a lot on my shoulders right now. Spirit is asking you to lean into your heart. What is your heart space telling you? Are you making decisions because that's what you want to do? Or are you making decisions because that's what other people keep projecting onto you, or saying that, oh, you should do this, or oh, you should do that? And the answer to that is to get clear. Get still. Get still. It is time to get still. Maybe going out into nature. Whenever you're in an earth season, you got to rely on the earth element. So being outside in nature. Nature is medicine, which would be getting some sun, or even speaking to like a spiritual mentor. Okay, if you need the link, it'll be in the bottom of this video. You can book me for a personal reading. But whether it's a mentor, a teacher, or just somebody who can hold sacred space for you while you are figuring it out, because maybe somebody can ask you something that helps you peel back a layer, and it's giving the energy of a lotus flower. So you may feel like you're stuck or in quicksand right now, but this darkness or this place of uncertainty and not being clear is exactly where you need to be right now. For you to sit with spirit and really listen. Okay, it's like listen. Like some of y'all guys are not listening, and sometimes things don't work because you're just failing to. Sometimes it's a decision that you don't want to make, or it's like damn, and like you're fighting it. What card is this? You're fighting it too much, okay? Mother of life. When life seems dry, depleted, and filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave and open your arms to receive. That's more divine feminine, and that's more divine feminine energy where you're being called to just let it go. Like sometimes you gotta let some things go. Let's move on to some oracle cards. Let's get some oracle cards. First card we got, what did I say? Let it go. Let loose. Let loose. Okay? Let loose. Spirit is calling for you guys. Sometimes you gotta, I'm hearing balance. Like you can't just be work, or not allowing yourself to have fun. And on the opposite spectrum, you can't be all about the fun either. There needs to be some sense of balance. It's giving divine feminine and divine masculine energy, which we all hold. The feminine energy within you allows you to rest, to receive, to play, to be in your own energy, to flow. The masculine energy, which is required as well, is about intentional action, taking action, moving forward, initiating things, okay? Yes, I do tarot. I do. I'm going to pull some cards soon. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. But that masculine energy is in regards to taking action on your ideas, okay? The feminine energy receives the idea from spirit, and it comes as like an aha moment or something that you excites you, and or maybe it's a passion idea, a project that you want to start. I've seen somebody do a DIY project, or doing some like feng shui or redecorating their house, or some type of remodeling, rebranding, things like that. The masculine energy is going to step in to actually say, okay, I'm going to need to go to I'm hearing like Home Depot, or like an improvement, some store, Lowe's, a Home Depot, where you can pick up supplies. I'm also hearing restore, okay? Because whether you're doing improvement around the home on an external level, or this is happening all internal with you, and you are doing some self-improvement, some personal development, and maybe Virgo rules the hermit in tarot, you know, and the hermit is about really solitude. And some people, you may need to be in solitude. You can get a reading. If you want a personal reading, you can book me. I'll have my link below. Or you can follow me on Instagram at intuitive.keys, where you can book a personal reading with me. But yeah, let me know. But it does feel like spirit is calling for some people to sit with yourself, and you may have to start tuning out other people's voice and distractions. Distractions have been coming up a lot to take you away from what you're supposed to step into. And with that Mercury retrograde that just passed, okay, we know Mercury is a sign of communication. Mercury also rules Virgo season, okay, and it's about movement, it's about hearing, it's about listening, it's also about effective communication, okay? But this card out here is literally saying for you to let loose. Some of you guys are so wound up, and you just, I feel like somebody to, either you need to get near water, working with water, taking a spiritual bath, reviving yourself, or allowing yourself to have some damn fun. Maybe you're a little too uptight, okay? Too uptight, all about work. All work and no play. Make somebody a real crabby apple. A real crabby apple. What's the next card out here, Spirit? Somebody is saying, you may also be being called to switch fields. Like in your career, professionally, because this let loose in the dreams card, it feels like somebody will either be getting cut loose, like getting fired from a job, or you're realizing the field that you're in is just no longer for you. It's no longer exciting. You no longer wake up like proud to do what you do, or I want to do this, and I want to help these people. And sometimes your passion just may shift. And it's okay to shift with the shift. Spirit is literally telling you to let go and to follow your dreams. If for somebody, you may have a dream catcher, maybe you would like to get one. Spirit is letting you know that there's something for you when you pay attention to your dreams. So you could have been receiving some intuitive messages in your mind through your dream state, because that's when you are most vulnerable. And for some reason, I feel like somebody is getting scared. You're scared of what your dreams are showing you because you don't necessarily know what they mean, or you're struggling to understand, like, hey, like, what does that mean? Why does this person keep showing up in my dreams? Or like I said, you may feel like you're being under some type of attack, or it's giving this level of confusion. And during those times, you get quiet and you seek somebody out that can help you understand it. There's nothing wrong. I'm hearing like I'm hearing the teacher. So somebody could be getting ready to go back to school, or want to do something that's going to require you to go into more schooling, learning, okay? Whether it's learning life lessons or physically, like taking a course, going after something that interests you, but making sure that it's still in alignment with the things that you desire or who you aspire to be. Spirit, give me some more cards for the collective for this Virgo season. I'm also hearing purification, okay? The signs and synchronicities, yeah. If you've been getting a call lately, or something has been interesting to you, you've seen it online, or you hear it, or you see it on TV, or it just keeps coming up in conversation, that's Spirit's messages to you to go after it. Some of you guys are procrastinating when you just need to make a move. And it's like, well, I don't know what to do, or you could be shy a little bit, or going through some lack of confidence in yourself, and it seems as if you're searching for that confidence in everybody else but the person that you need to be focused on, which is you. The signs and the synchronicities are there, that the things that your dreams, okay, are real and they're worth exploring. Spirit, give me one more, and then we're going to move in to see what challenges what life cycles is happening right now for the collective. It does feel like a lot of spiritual awakening. Does this card say patience? It says adventure. Okay, and adventure. If the psyche is not real, then why are you here, baby? Okay, adventure literally feels like somebody is breaking through a wall, and it does feel like life is about to get that much more sweeter. Like after this, okay, after this, your life is getting ready to take off, almost as if like you're on the final leg of whatever this feeling is, or this stagnicity, this that has been coming up for you. But Spirit has saying like the signs are all around you, and for somebody you got to get outside. Maybe you've been indoors a little bit too much. Maybe you just need to have some fun, that way you can open up. I'm hearing like opening up your heart to receive what Spirit would have for you. For some of you, this has to do with love. This is a love interest, where it feels like your heart may be closed off a little bit. You could be doing some heart chakra work, or just like the need to feel safe in relationships, the need to feel nourished. You need this equal give and take. And maybe you're used to people just taking from you, or people always seeing like what you did to them, but not what they did to you and how you reacted. And in those moments, Spirit is just calling you back home. Somebody needs to call your power and your energy back to yourself. And if it, with this brick wall, it feels like on the other side of this blockage that it feels like some people could be feeling is everything that you've asked for. But it's going to require you to go on a journey to explore that and to actually see what's on the other side. You feel me? What's on the other side? All right, Spirit, give me some. What's happening for the people? What themes are playing out in their life right now? What themes are playing out in their life? I'm going to have to get a moderator for the chat. I see. What things are happening in their life, Spirit, for the collective? The throat chakra. I spoke about that earlier. Somebody needs to communicate. Okay, the throat chakra. If you're not communicating, then you're not fully listening. And maybe you are listening and the messages are just unclear. It does feel like somebody is coming into their spiritual gifts and clear audience, your ability to hear. Or maybe you're hearing whispers. Maybe people are talking to you through your dreams. You know, maybe you are hearing things differently from other people, or that ringing in your ears. For some people it's tinnitus. For others, you are tapping into a different type of frequency. So you possibly are hearing this little beep in one of your ears, and it's probably annoying you. Okay, you could have been having some sinus issues coming up, or just like divine information dropping in, and you could be feeling all over the place because it's like you're evolving. Your spiritual gifts are coming online. Okay, for some other people, you just may need to speak the truth. Speak the truth. Okay, somebody could be dealing with a liar, people who just not being honest. And Spirit is calling for you to speak the truth. This is the number 5 on this card, okay? 5 is the number of changes. Changes will happen when you start speaking up for yourself, and when you start being more vocal about your needs and your wants. What you need, what you want. And for somebody, even when you're praying, they're saying be more specific. Some of you are asking for really... It's not specific enough. Or I want more money. And it's like, okay, but to do what? What amount do you need? Your spirit guides are calling for you to be specific. Get clear. Okay? Virgo season is saying to get clear. I'm hearing like, did you get the message? Like, get clear. Somebody's phone. Like, did you get my message? Or messages being missed. Okay? Some type of miscommunication. Also, somebody wants to reach out to somebody. I'm in somebody's business. It feels like... Somebody could have a stalker, or even if it's not a stalker, it's somebody from the past who was trying to locate you, who is trying to find you. And if it's not trying to find you physically, then they're trying to find your energy, or looking for your energy in somebody else, and it is just not there. And it's making them want to reach out, but it does feel like their pride is in the way. Reconciliation is a theme, okay? Forgiveness as well. For somebody, you need to forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, okay? Spirit wants you to shift your focus. Yeah, but I say in relationships, okay? You have the throat chakra with this, the lovers that came out here. This definitely has to do like with some type of connection and some type of relationship where they could have been loved, their love could have been lost, and maybe somebody wants to reconnect. But it does feel like there's going to be somebody who is going to be entering into this phase where not only will you may find a love interest by the end of 2024, but you will now start attracting better people. Okay, I'm hearing like somebody's been craving pizza, making pizza, or I'm hearing like better business. It's the theme song from Papa John's is going through my mind right now. But the lovers is out here, okay? Choices and decisions, and having to communicate that with your mouth, being vocal. speaking up for yourself. This is what Spirit wants you to tap into this Virgo season. It's like saying closed mouths don't get fed, baby. Speak and for what you want. Ask your peoples, ask your spirit team, your angels, your ancestors for the things that you really want. You feel me? Spirit, give me some more messages. Any more messages before we transfer? Is this the Hermit card? These cards is just popping out. Yeah, the Hermit card is out here, okay? Some of you guys need to retreat. Somebody could be building a retreat. And even with this love card, because you've been asking Spirit for more guidance, for like-minded people, for different type of connections, Spirit is about to gift you this love, and this community is giving, okay? Once you take a step back. You need to take a step back, possibly going on some type of healing retreat. You could be building a retreat, looking at one online, or like, I don't know if that calls to me. And Spirit is calling for you to get still. Somebody needs to be out in nature, okay? Bluebirds are going to be significant. Blue things, for some reason, is coming up, and it's also making me feel the energy of water. Some of you guys may need to cleanse with water, sea water, river water, soaking in a bath, okay? Just to help you ground your energy, to get some, doing some cleansings that I'm hearing. But Spirit is asking you to go on the journey, go on the sinker's journey, because what's going to happen is things are going to start to blossom. Okay, there's going to be a judgment call, but things are going to start to blossom. Somebody's also changing their hair, or you're getting ready to change your hair. Let's get into some tarot. Let's see what Spirit I have. We're going to do a Celtic cross to get a little bit deeper into this story about what Virgo season is calling for you to do. For somebody who's trying to grow something from the bottom up, or you're growing it from a seed. You could be like in your garden planting, or like pulling things up. I feel like Spirit is saying prepare for the harvest. Like the harvest is getting ready to come, which means that you're either getting ready to go through some significant milestone. Your birthday could be coming up, and this is like a major birthday, or something about you has this major shift in life. Somebody could be either you're getting married, it's a birth of a baby, somebody, an elder in the family celebrates, you know, a major milestone birthday, or like major events in your life that are going to shift the course. Okay, shifting courses. Somebody is either in school or preparing to go back into some type of learning. But Spirit is saying you have entered into the realm of prosperity. Keep in mind, Virgo season and being an earth element. Okay, in tarot, earth is represented by pentacles, which are the material realm. I feel like my sinuses just did something OD, okay? I felt it in my stomach, and then it came up into my throat. Somebody's newly pregnant, and it feels like you've been throwing up, or you've been having a lot of things come up. And spiritually, it feels like somebody has been you've been having a lot of emotions coming up to the surface, okay? And you've probably just been shedding a lot and surrendering to what is happening right now, okay? For those of you maybe having stomach issues, Virgo season does rule the gut. And the cleansing is real, the natural detox, okay? Drinking your green juices, upping your hydration is all needed right now. I'm seeing like body recovery and bandages, and somebody's need to either heal physically or heal emotionally, or possibly both. And what you're being called to do right now is to rest and recharge. What you need to do right now is to rest and recharge, okay? Rest and recharge. The Eight of Cups just wanted to come out. Somebody is moving on from something, and even if you are resting right now, because you're shifting into a different space, or you're shifting into like this new identity right now, and Spirit just wants you to get clear on like what your goals are as you're stepping into this new person, or this new version of yourself, or even if you're seeking something out, okay? You are reevaluating your priorities. So let's see what the current situation is. We're gonna do a Celtic cross. Get some more messages out here for you. Spirit, what is the current situation for the collective right now? Current situation is the Two of Wands, okay? If it's normal life advice, baby, take the messages as it come. Okay, I read for a lot of people. They won't resonate with everybody, and that is okay. But the current message for somebody right now is you're trying to decide if you want to move on. For somebody, you're trying to decide if you want to move on. I'm hearing like with another person. This has another suit on it. You have the world in your hands. It's almost like somebody's being called to travel. Like you want to travel, but you're trying to like figure out either how you're going to get there, how you're going to pay for your flight. Or what you need to do to get you from point A to point B. You haven't really yet left yet, but you have an idea of like, I want to visit this place, or I want to go here, or you just you're seeing things from a different point of view, and Spirit is encouraging you to move forward. Spirit, what is the challenge right now? Why can't they move? Why are they feeling stuck? What's the challenge for this person? What is the challenge for this person? The lovers is the Two of Cups is out here, and the Queen of Pentacles. What's challenging you right now is your environment. The Queen of Pentacles came out in reverse. When she is upright, she's about her home and her money, honey. And for some of you guys, it is financial reasons right now, which is the challenge. And it could be like differences that you're having with some other party. It's something that you are connected to, okay? The Two of Cups is all about connectivity. And building like relationships. So somebody's like, I don't want to do it alone. If you're being called to travel solo, then travel solo. Okay, it's worth going on the adventure. But Spirit is saying you'll meet your people along the way. Like, you're going to meet your people on the way. What do the people need to focus on right now? What do people need to focus on right now? You need to focus on having balance, okay? You need to focus on having balance, and this has to do with a relationship for somebody. This just took a turn. Or the relationships that you're building right now, even when it comes to business. It does not have to be love. But Spirit is asking you, you need a balance of equal give and take. So even when you are trying to manifest something, or you're working hard, you're putting things out there, you get into the grind. Spirit is saying you have to be able to take a step back. And for some of you, you need rest. Like the promised land is in back of you. But if you're too damn tired to recognize what is happening right now, or what is shifting right now, it's not going to work. And for those of you who are trying to force a relationship, Spirit is saying if it's what you need to focus on right now is reciprocal energy, like, or if it's in your environment or with your family members, if what you're giving to this relationship, to this connection, if it doesn't feel like you're being valued or cherished. For somebody, this could be your friend group could be changing right now. You may feel alone in this energy because it's like, damn, I started with so many people and now I'm going on this journey. Okay, I'm going on this journey, but the connections that I have around me are not fulfilling enough. And Spirit is saying right now what you need to focus on is giving to yourself, okay? And seeking out those relationships that are more aligned with you. Seeking out customers or clients who are aligned with your energy, who are going to pour back into you through an energetic exchange, okay? That's that Temperance, and it's reminding you to stay balanced, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. And it's like, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You just don't want to make the decision. And that's okay. You can be there, but just don't be there for too long. Somebody's in their feelings. You've been in your feelings too long about this decision. And Spirit is asking for you, your focus right now, it needs to be on reciprocation. And if anything is not giving to you or appreciating you, even if it's your job, they're not appreciating you, they can't see your worth, then baby, it's time to cut it, okay? Eclipse season is getting ready to come. I believe September 17th. And it's going to eclipse some things out of your life right now that are not aligned with you. The Queen of Swords is here. She will welcome you forward, but she is very assertive. She gets things done. She is an intuitive person, but she also can operate using a logic mind and not being so tied to her emotions, okay? There's a balance that is being called in this reading for you to master your emotions in order to move through this energy, especially with Mars being in the sign of Cancer right now, because things can get impulsive. I'm seeing like impulsivity coming up and emotional outbursts, or this could even be a case of like domestic violence, honestly, when it comes between partners, when it comes to be friends, or like fighting words. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Wands, okay? This is conflict. And the way that you can handle the conflict is by choosing yourself and choosing what you decide to focus on. Okay, somebody's been going back and forth with either somebody from the past, a lover, or somebody, and Spirit is like, cut it out. Cut it out. You know what needs to be done. Okay. You need to draw up your draw your boundaries, and you need to choose yourself. Virgo season is saying self-care, but on a much deeper level. Okay. Use your logic and be able to shift through the noise. Be willing to cut anything off that is not serving you right now. You are leaving this energy of people pleasing. What is the person's strengths right now? The high priestess wants to come out a gift. Your strength right now is your intuition. You ain't no dummy. You're not no dummy, okay? Your strength right now is trusting yourself and trusting that you are going to make the right decision moving forward. Trusting that where your intuition is guiding you, or you're being called to talk to this person, you're being called to leave a situation, you're being called to follow your dreams and to actually, cut ties. That let loose was the first card you got up here. It's saying, cut the cord. Cut the cord and allow this sweetness to come into your life. Trust yourself. The high priestess knows. You don't got to question it, baby. You do not have to question the situation. You already know what it is because you've been shown, whether through your dreams or you've been seeing signs, or somebody could have physically told you what it was. And maybe you was ignoring your own intuition for the dream that you had in your head or the idea of how you saw it going in your head. And Spirit is saying some of you guys are too connected to past energies, okay? Almost as if like you're tethered to the past. Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Almost like you're tethered to the past. In order to get where you are, in order to get where you desire to go, you're going to have to learn the art of detachment. You're going to have to be able to detach yourself from certain situations that are not pouring back into you, from occupations that don't value you, from things and like things that just, they're not fulfilling enough. They're draining. It's giving, we're not doing that, okay? It's giving, we're not doing that. Spirit, give me some. And it's like after this, after you stand firm and you are able to effectively communicate your wants and your needs on a level that other people can understand you, where you're not so charged by emotion, where everybody is shutting down and it's like people just not hearing you. It's like your whole world is going to change. Like after this, everything changes. After this shift or after this rough patch, life gets that much more sweeter. And all you have to do right now is listen to your intuition and make intentional moves. Okay? Be intentional about what it is that you desire right now. Spirit, what's coming in the near future? Feels like somebody's going through an anxiety attack. Spirit, what can the people look for in the future? Four of Swords, rest. You need rest. You need to rest and you need to recharge, okay? I feel like a lot of people feel like if you're not being productive or if you're not on the grind, then it's not worth it. And that is untrue. That is a limiting belief that we as people has been conditioned into our minds. That if we are not being productive or if we need to take a nap, that we're not excelling or we're not moving forward. When really, Virgo season, your body will shut you down if you do not listen to it. If you are not taking care of your body on an internal and an external level. Some of y'all got some habits that are going to come to the surface where Spirit is going to call you out, and it's going to be reflected in your body if you are truly taking care of yourself, and only you know what that means. For some of you, it's like be real with it. Like some of you have some habits. Maybe you have a habit of procrastinating or of thinking negative, or maybe you have a bad habit of like doing some things you just know aren't healthy, okay? Or being around people you know who aren't healthy, eating foods all the time that you know aren't healthy, okay? Putting yourself in harmful and negative situations, or being around toxicity that you just know isn't good for your mind, your body, or your spirit. Sexual health is also going to come up for a lot of people, and the people that you let in your aura and in your frequency, okay? Being mindful of who you allow on your body, who you allow in your body, what you physically intake. Okay, the foods that you eat, the things that you watch, the music that you listen to, these are all going to come up and have been coming up and will continue to come up as we continue diving through Virgo season, okay? And Spirit is calling for a lot of people you need to take a step back sometimes in order to move forward. The Four of Swords out here is saying to rest. Okay, and in the future, they want you to have a balance between how much you work and how much you rest. The work needs to be done, yes, but you also need time to recharge your batteries. And for somebody, who's exiting out of some type of relationship or connection, Spirit is saying, take this time for yourself. Okay. Take this time away, or this solitude, or even if you need like a quick getaway or a solo travel, or, you know, you and somebody else. It's you're keeping your circle very close right now. Okay. It's given like you can count your friends on like one hand, and that is okay. You need to take this time to yourself to figure out what it is that you truly want. That way you know the direction that you're moving into. But you won't be able to rest if you have too many, I'm hearing like chatty people, or so many people in your ear, like, oh, you should do this or you should do that. Some of you, you gotta tune out the noise. Okay, tune out the noise. What's the advice for the people, Spirit? It's like the Three of Cups wanting to come out. Like, as if the advice is like, enjoy yourself. What is the advice, the attitude, and the approach that the people need to take right now? What is the advice, Spirit? It feels like the advice is like you have incoming messages, whether it's listening to this one or seeing something online or paying attention to what is going to resonate right now. For some of you guys, the advice is to travel. You need to get moving. This is an Eight of Wands. It's quick. It's swift. It could be divine messages coming into you right now, or this could be physically like some travel that is getting ready to come up for you, visiting a new place, road trips. You need a change of scenery. Somebody's a Sagittarius. You need a change of scenery, okay? Either change of scenery or a very new environment. And that's the answer for you right now. It's to change your environment. If you can't change your environment, then change your perspective. What should they know right now, Spirit? Change your perspective. Somebody could be really pessimistic, or like things will be working out, and then like you hit like this patch or a depressive patch. And maybe you have been feeling some feelings of depression coming up, or just like being down on yourself. Spirit is saying your perspective is your perspective is the key to your freedom. Okay. Spirit, what do they need to know right now? What do the people need to know? What do the people need to know? There's money on the way. You're gonna have it. If you're thinking about traveling or you need to take that space, just know if you've been manifesting a financial increase, this Ace of Pentacles is letting you know it's going to be successful. It's like saying you're going to be fine. It will be given to you for somebody who's been manifesting something material. Okay, and by material, I mean like material, tangible things you can hold in your hand. You want a new car, or I want to be able to move from here to there. I need a new place, or I just need more stability when it comes to my finances so I can continue doing the things that I like to do. Spirit is saying you will have it. You will have it, okay? Somebody's getting ready to walk through some, like, I'm hearing like golden arches. Somebody's been eating McDonald's, or like just like something somebody, it feels like somebody wants fast success. Okay, and Ace of Pentacles is letting you know that it's yours. It's promised to you. It may not come when you want it, but I'm hearing like always on time. You're gonna have what you need to continue to do the things that you like to do. Okay, they're asking you to get a budget. Some of you guys have to start making better financial decisions with your money. Start making better decisions where you put your time, your energy, and your focus, because whatever you focus on is going to grow. Okay, if you focus on the drama and the negativity, then guess what? That's all you're going to keep getting. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles is saying like it's a yes. It's going to be gifted to you. Somebody could be it feels like a helping hand is getting ready to come in. So somebody may be having somebody who's going to invest, whether it's an investor in your business or invest into you. And even if you're coming out of a relationship of some sort, okay, because it doesn't have to be love, but it could be. It feels like somebody's going to be gifting something to you, and it's going to be up to you to recognize what the gift is. Okay, back to that perspective is going to be key. It's going to be up to you to recognize what the gift is, because the gift, it may be something material, but it could just look like better health. It could look like everything is calm and peaceful right now. Okay, it could look like nothing is going on, like there's really calm waters for you right now. So Spirit is saying you will be gifted a blessing, but it's going to be up to you to determine I'm hearing like the how valid it is, or if you're able to even recognize what this blessing is. It does. That feels like it's also a warning. Like, it's gonna come in, but it's not gonna come in the way that you expect it to. Spirit, what's the potential outcome? What is the potential out? Ace of Cups. You got 2 aces out here. Ace of Cups. Things are gonna be fine. Okay. Somebody has an initial T or a W or an M in their name. You have an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles. Both aces are 2 yeses. Okay, for emotional fulfillment and money. If somebody is trying to wonder if your dreams are actually gonna pay your bills, the answer is yes. Yes, but you're going to have to let go of an old life. You're going to have to cut loose, okay, and let go of your old way of doing some things. You're going to have to try a new strategy, try a new method, or you're really going to have to really give it everything that you've got in order for it to succeed. It's going to require work, and that work will start with the work that you do on yourself. Okay, if you've been manifesting a relationship, it's a yes. Okay, this is emotional fulfillment. This is financial stability. This is feeling good in yourself. This is feeling good about your outer appearance. Okay, you're in this. You're gonna enter into a space that is so secure, so loving, so filled. Okay, it's giving community, like you're entering into a new village, or and it's gonna feel wholesome. Like, it's feeling very wholesome at like this is what I needed. This is what I was missing. And Spirit is saying it will be gifted to you. It's going to be gifted to you. Okay, you have an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups as the potential outcome. Ace of Cups is letting you know that it's here and it's going to be here to stay. So after you get through this, whatever it is that you may be feeling or that you're overcoming right now, even if it is getting to know yourself all over again, Spirit is saying it's going to be helpful for you. It's going to be helpful for you to take care of yourself, because when you take care of yourself, you can better take care of the people that you love. You can do the things that you love to do to the best of your ability, and I'm hearing like do it and do it well. Okay, doing it and doing it and doing it well, doing it and doing it and doing it well. You're gonna do it well. Be mindful of perfectionism and knowing that everything won't be perfect. It won't. That's just life. Everything will not be perfect, okay? Release your being too overly critical about yourself, being pessimistic, and thinking the worst, okay? This is the season to manifest the best and to think about the best possible outcomes, because it's here for you. You feel me? Self-care is your answer to getting the abundance that you desire. For real. On the bottom of the deck, y'all gonna have options. You're gonna have a lot of options to choose from. Okay? The Spirit is asking you to choose well. But ultimately, go ahead and bet on yourself. And that's all you gotta do. Alright? That's all you gotta do, boo. All you gotta do. Listen. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna block you. Because don't act like that when I'm reading. Okay? But this was fun. Yeah, I have some new things coming out for the collective. I will be having some indigo water for spiritual purification and spiritual cleansing on my website soon for purchase. And yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, feel free to go follow me over there at intuitive.keys with an S at the end, for more daily messages. But this was fun, and we're gonna keep doing it. All right, y'all let me know in the comments. Peace out.